What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to CK2 Holy Fury and our King Ragnvald the First. Still depressed, but we are hopefully going to get rid of this with the help of our lovely wife and the hunting dog she has sent us. Right now, we are preparing for war. Oh, well, actually, we are already in a war for the Pope against the excommunicated King of Aquitaine. There's 3 people that have been sent after this man, so he is toast. Yeah, until we finish this, we won't be crowned, so we kind of need to do this quickly. I have already spent some time to just, raise the troops, because that's not really all that interesting, but it does take quite some time. So yeah, I'm not actually sure how many men I'm sending. I think maybe like 4,000 possibly. I really did not count, so I can't really say. But yeah, apparently the Miaphysites are triumphant. That's fine, doesn't really concern us too much. But yeah, basically it doesn't really matter too much. This guy is so busy with so many other wars. It should, we shouldn't be worried too much. Now, the Duke of Essex can be imprisoned, except no, because his plot is going to be automatically stopped. But what we did finish is the runestone for our father Hákon. It's been finished, and it says, this stone was raised by Ragnvald in memory of Hákon, his father and Magnus' son. He was a caring father and husband and lived a good life. Ever will stand this memorial. Yeah, it's perfect indeed. We gain prestige, piety, and extra diplomacy. In general opinion, very good. For 2 years, that might just be enough to help us through the time of this war. And then once we're crowned, people should just be less upset with us in general. At least that's my hope. Okay, we actually have a fewer men than I thought. Only 3,500. But yeah, that's fine. I think we'll be fine regardless. One thing I do want to do is I want to see if there's something else I can upgrade here. No, we've actually built everything. Okay, then let's check. Nope, we're already building castle walls. And then here, okay, here we could keep going. What do we need for this? Castle walls 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I think we actually might still not be able to increase the castle town because of tech, but it's fine. Okay, we're taking some attrition. Wait, why? Is there a disease? Why are we taking attrition? It's not much, but still. That we're taking attrition at all, it seems interesting. I'm not going to build a fort because of that, though. And apparently he won his war. Or at least he didn't lose it, because he's still in power. Against, I don't even know who declared the war, but someone did. But yeah, either way, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. 3,000 men? Okay, our spy master was apparently almost killed. He's a good man, though. Okay, now my wife's cravings for exotic foods have yet to stop, even after the pregnancy, okay? I'm starting to think she's just taking advantage of my generosity to grow fat. I think you have had enough, dear. She can take care of herself. Okay, so she is gluttonous, she's also very stressed, and she is definitely well fed. Chances are she's gonna get fat now. Yeah, but then again, we're like a kind man. I feel like we'll let her take care of herself there. We'll see how that goes. Now, Blessed has passed. Oh, Hákon Yngling lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed on November 11th. 1136, and people have long wondered if he would be considered a true Christian or not. Yes, the priest hater. He will be blessed. That's so good. That's so good. A large ceremony is held in Hákon's honor by the Pope to celebrate the life he lived. A virtuous exemplar of a true Catholic, the Pope will write his name in among the pious Christians of old. A bastion of piety in life, a stalwart example in death. Blessed be his memory once again in the arms of God. Now this is so cool because we just recently honored him the old way with a runestone, and now the new way, I guess, the Christian way of honoring people. I like that. Okay, very good. So, all right, our family member was made a saint. Good. Now, what does that actually mean? Does that show up somewhere? I think it does. Yes. But it's not yet the same. He's just beatified, right? He's not, what's it called? What's the other thing called? I don't know. I like that he gets 25 church opinion now that he's dead. Like, okay, that's very nice. But it doesn't add anything to our bloodline, right? Yeah, so he needs to become a saint for that, I think. They have the saint trait. Okay, church opinion plus 100, super useful, but they do get the bloodline. So extra piety and stuff like that. So, we'll see if we get that. That would be great. So, we could actually have a bloodline as our father still, but like after his death, sort of thing. And of course, as Ragnvald, I'll try to have my own bloodline. But first, we gotta get crowned. Alright, now, Euron pulling her arm. She's apparently with the troops. Oh, actually, no, we're not fighting. Never mind. Okay, she lost her toy. Wait, what? Latest toy completely leads to all the important work I have in the middle. Oh. Okay, apparently we cannot even say... Even though we're diligent, we are just gonna play with her. Very good, and she's actually improving. In something. Okay, in stewardship. Very good. Right, there are the Knights of Calatrava. The Order of Calatrava is the most recent addition to the Soldiers of the Cross, having just been endorsed in a decree issued by the Catholic Church. These knights take their name from a castle recovered in Iberia from the clutches of the Muslim infidels. I'm not sure if that has been recovered yet, but we do have Toledo over here. But yeah, the Almoravids are obviously very, very powerful. Oh, and the Teutonic Order is over here as well. Now, that is cool. That is actually even better. Now, we have the Abdulids here, who have made their way into Toulouse in southern France. And of course, yeah, the Almoravids, who are very powerful in Iberia. I'm not sure... Oh, you're now defending against Emir of the Slibit. Okay. He's got 5,000 men. He's Zikri. How many men do you have? You do not have enough. And you have no money to raise more. That's not good. And you're not going to get any help from anyone. Even though you've been baptized by the Pope. But yeah, not looking too hot for Navarra there. So maybe the Knights of Calatrava can help. Now, there's also Teutonic Order. The Order of Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem has been formed, sponsored by the Catholic Church and the Holy Roman Emperor. The Teutonic Order, much like the Knights of St. John and the Knights Templar, primarily protect and care for pilgrims to the Holy Land, but will serve any Catholic ruler willing to pay for their upkeep. Interesting. Now, there is a very powerful pagan Lithuania. They did have a civil war, but now they came out of this relatively powerful, and they're currently defending against Denmark, but they are winning. They are winning wow, 8,000 troops as well, as we speak. A forest ambusher. Okay, so we do not want to fight this man in forests. He does have a German name, but is actually Lithuanian, interestingly. But yeah, so we'll have to see what Lithuania does. This might be a target for the next crusade. There's also the Knights of Santiago. Okay, so a lot more Holy Orders have just joined. We've got 5 of them now. Damn. Wow. So cool. So cool. Actually, Sweden has some of them employed. Who's Sweden fighting? Oh, Overtrithia. Oh no, Ostrobothnia. Never mind. What? Okay, I'm confused. That... Ostrobothnia, not Overtrithia. Okay, very good. Anyway, Bordeaux has fallen, and there is Italy, King Albano, leading troops. I think we're just gonna stay here, secure the port, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Now, I would love for some... Okay, we build another castle. Eisengren. I would love for a battle, honestly. It just would, you know, make this a lot easier. Anyway, I'll give you a vassal too. There you go. Enjoy. I'm not sure how many more castles have been built there, actually. Could be a few. Alright. More stuff. Okay, someone has become feudal. Interesting. That's actually good news. Very good. No more tribes there. The blood of Harald Haakonson flows through my veins. Since the days he walked the earth, we've abandoned our old Germanic faith. Though I do see merit in the ways that helped shape such a legend. Now, honestly, I think it makes even more sense for us, since we've served in the Varangian Guard, that we have sympathy for the pagan religion. So we're gonna definitely go down that path as well. And maybe, you know, we will switch. I don't know, but I mean, maybe not. But having the sympathy is fine. We'll see where this goes, but yeah, maybe I'm not going to push it. We'll have to see. But yeah, who's this? Westmoreland? Just obligate him, fine. He's content. He should do what we say. Yeah, there we go. He does. Very good. Okay. Now the siege has been successful. How many more? Wow, there's actually, like, this is pretty valuable stuff. A lot of holdings here to take. Okay. So we're at 16%. Duke of Orkney provided me with proof that some bishop has been slandering us. Okay, we'll expose him. Well, first of all, oh yeah, we can definitely trust this guy. He's our advisor. We'll trust him. And the castle of that's that one. The Knights of St. John have established a new holding in the county of Suffolk. Permission to settle there was granted, but the noble Count Jacques, their mighty castle will henceforth be known as Belvoir. It's not that. It has a different name, but anyway. Oh, look at this. Look at the Holy Roman Empire taking over Paris. Oh, that's actually the Queen of Lotharingia. The person I described as Battle Babe before. Which I found fitting, honestly. But yeah. Okay, we still have this king. This Crusader king. How's our brother doing? He still doesn't have any children. He is depressed and stressed. So life in the Holy Land, not too good. And his wife? She's an adulteress? Oh my goodness. What, cradle robber? How's that a thing? Doesn't that mean she takes the young one? But apparently she has the old one. I'm confused. But yeah, either way, this is not good. His marriage, not too happy. But I guess it makes sense. Because she's over here in Verona, whereas he's in the Holy Lands. Ah, man. Maybe we shouldn't have given him land, because he's such a great commander. He would have served us way more back at home rather than here. But, oh well. There's another uprising going on in the Byzantines. As usual. Okay, Galvacine succession still problematic. And some bishop can be imprisoned, sure. There we go, hello. The Cleansing Flame, apparently. He did like our predecessor quite a bit. But yeah, you'll just keep you imprisoned. And I was gonna ransom you, sure. And Magnus, you can, yeah, you've been in prison for a year, that's fine. We'll have you pay a ransom. We already revoked your title, so there is that. And you've been imprisoned for a year. I think that's fine. For a nobleman, that's enough. He's still married to our aunt, right? So there's that. If not, well, he did betray her too. So I guess she probably doesn't care too much about him. And Duchess Roseanne is known as the Frog. Good for you. Good for you. Agatha has regularly married. Okay. And she's already an adulteress. Okay, good for you. You married the Duke of Mercia. A pretty powerful one. I think you were supposed to marry someone regularly. Yeah, because you're the only... Yeah, oh, right. Well, you did have a bastard. Wait a minute? You had a bastard with your husband. That's so strange. Okay, so you probably... Here's what happened. That Duke saw her, found her attractive, and, you know, decided to woo her, and then he took her after she was... I mean, he did do the honorable thing, I guess, and married her when she was pregnant. I guess that's fine. But yeah, I want more troops levy size, because that's going to help with these factions. Okay, some other siege was successful, and who died? Our court chaplain has been removed. I'll go with our Prince Bishop of Durham. That, you know, is historical that they have this position. The Prince Bishops of Durham. Okay, now everyone at court loves our dog. Oh, wow. Especially the children. Very good. Oh, wow. There's a lot of children. Holy shit. Well, my half-sister and son. Brothers. Some Kurdia. Okay, that's Madga. Yeah, we're no longer friends with you. I don't think I care. That's me. I don't think I need to be important. Oh, we can just commit suicide. Well, there you go. Rather not. Hafred, you are a nun. You were still excommunicated. Okay. There's Rolf, our brother. And this is... Okay, these two are our rivals. I see. Okay, well, anyways, our kids are... Oh, yeah, nice dog. They love it. They love the doggy. Who doesn't, though? Dogs are awesome. Okay, still, wait. I need a chancellor now. What happened to you? You don't want to be my chancellor anymore? Alright, fine. Then I'll pick this guy. Actually, Duke of Kent might be more important. Yeah, the Duke of Kent, known as the Crawler, is part of this faction. But part of both, actually. If we make him our chancellor, this will be super useful. Yeah, look at this. This is helping a lot. Alright. And then his job, obviously, is to make the other people content. I hope he's going to be able to do that. Did we just... I don't know what happened. Some barony. Whatever. With the wicked ruler having been dealt with, the Pope has finally accepted to crown us. Oh, very good. It is time to sheath our weapons and let the celebrations begin. Okay, so all we really did was take Bordeaux, but it appears... we can probably just walk home too. But yeah, actually, well, whatever. Let's just walk here then. But yeah, so the thing is, we didn't actually do this, but our combined efforts with the King of Italy were enough to see this through. So you've been crowned, probably just now too. And there we have dignified, private, extravagant. I think we have enough money. We're gonna have an extravagant feast here. Very, very much so. Okay, let's move on forward. And there's all kinds of people that have declined. Oh, the new King of Aquitaine. Sure, we helped you on the throne. But yeah, no need for your ugly face to show at my coronation. And what the hell is going on with your face? What? The unfaithful. Well, whatever. Whatever. Only a few more days remain before I am crowned king before God and all my subjects. Except those that don't come. But yeah, my court is filling with distinguished guests, both vassals and foreign dignitaries, come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. Such a lavish ceremony is a rare spectacle to behold even amongst royalty. It will never be soon enough. Alright, sure. Anyway, let's get our troops on the boats. And there it is. Pope Hadrianus V approached me tonight to personally inform me of how satisfied he is with the great month of festivity I have organized to accompany my coronation. He wanted to be sure that I knew of how welcome he feels at my court and that he expects great things of me. Well, very good. I am indeed flattered. Very nice. Now crown me, dude. Meeting new rulers and exchanging ideas about politics and royal virtues has been an interesting consequence of this ceremony. Everybody has at least one anecdote to share with me about the proper way to rule a kingdom. I wonder which is closer to the truth. Fostering good relations with one's neighbors and subjects is paramount. Proper handling of the realm's finances. Ah, interesting. Now, we are generally... I think because we're like a nice, trusting sort of man, I feel like we're more gonna like go on the diplomacy route. That's, yeah, more so than, like, finances. There we go. Also, by the way, I do need to check out our treasury again, because what do we have here? Hymns of God, remains of Saint Cassanius. We've got the crown of lilies, the axe of the Yingling dynasty, a noble scepter, engraved sword, the armor of the cross, and the crusader's spear. Personal combat skill. Ah, right, so we can only have one of those. Mounted troops, light foot troops, pikemen, heavy infantry, prestige marshal. So yeah, kind of depends on which troops we use. Mounted troops and pikemen or infantry. Gotta check that actually. But first, let's get you back to Rouen. There's a coronation. I kneel before Pope Hadrianus V as a host of vassals surrounds us in complete silence. The Pope blesses me and places the royal crown upon my head, proclaiming me King of Norway by grace of God. Very good. Alright, we get an extravagant coronation, extra vassal opinion, and prestige. Okay, let's stand down the ships. Let's quickly check this out. So here we have light infantry. Yeah, look at this. We have like 200 pikemen and a little bit of cavalry. But like the overwhelming majority of our forces is infantry. So I think going with the axe is generally better. Especially considering that, yeah, I have just heavy infantry as my retinue. So giving them the plus, what, 10? I think it is? Yeah, plus 10% is actually super good. Alright, well, with that done, without crowning over, now our wife got a crown too now, and she's no longer stressed, look at that. She's no longer well fed, she's still gluttonous, but I think that's fine. Yeah, with that, we get extra prestige, piety, and all that good stuff. We're still depressed, but I'm looking forward to a bright future and the next episode, because that was it for today. Today's video was brought to you by my glorious supporters over at Patreon. And right now, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And before you leave, I'd love to have you subscribed so you can stay updated on all the new releases.